M0FXB, welcome back. Mazzy's here, of course. So yeah, it turns out I was right, but not 100% right, because I did a little walk talk yesterday, talking about the Yaesu FT1X, saying that I'd woken up thinking to myself that maybe they're not just releasing a separate 100 watt amp, which ham radio crash calls spotted on the FCC, but maybe they're actually releasing a second radio. So you've got the 10 watt version, sorry about the sun, and you've also got the option to buy the 100 watt version of the Yaesu FTX. And it's correct. And if you look at Martin Lynch's website, they're actually advertising, and the new brochure that Yaesu have released, they're advertising two radios. One's called the OPTIMA, and the other one is the Field. I'm pretty sure it's the Field. And you choose, and it's 1,599 for the QRP, the head unit basically, like the 705, or pay an extra 500. It's roughly £500, and you get the back unit, the 100 watt amp as well, and you get a battery. I need to check with Martin Lynch if they're going to also include the antenna tuner, if that's built into the actual amp. I've seen that you can buy one separately. There's a couple there showing there that you can actually buy one that isn't modular. I wonder what the options are there, because obviously this kind of money, when you're talking, over £2,000 to get the everything, then we're wondering, right, okay, well, if we do go for it, are we going to still have to buy a tuner? I think that's quite important that we find that one out. So what do you think? I mean, the price has come in higher than I thought. I was thinking 1,300 at the most for the front bit. I was thinking about 400 for the back. Add that together, that's 1,700, and it looks like it's 350 more. But if you get the tuner included, because I did always think tuner, yeah, you got to buy a tuner, because I thought they're going to give you a battery but not a tuner. And if you chuck that in, then it is actually about what I thought. Of course, when you're talking thousands of pounds, it's a big investment. If you've already got a Yaesu FT991 and you've suddenly got to sell that, and they'll only give you 600 quid for it, a shop, sell something for 600, then you've got to spend 1,450. Then you're in the grounds of I don't know if I want to bother. That's a lot of money. The Yaesu 710 price is massively reduced, I think, because they knew this one was coming out and they thought people wouldn't want the 710, but I think they got that one wrong. I feel like the 710 is a standalone, like the 7300, and they're selling it for £815 brand new at Martin Lynch with cashback, including cashback and a free microphone. I think that's a giveaway. It's a bargain. If I wanted a 710, because I've got this one FTX-101 at the moment, so I'm not going to change now. But if I wanted one, I'd be all over that deal. I'd pay up to £1,000. If I knew I was going to get 85 cashback and a microphone worth 150 quid, which looks like they're doing. Maybe you get the choice, cashback or microphone. Check. It's on their site. They're going to sell out. This announcement's going to make the 710s sell out. Take it from me. I feel, because people are going to go, oh, I'll get myself a 710 and a dual bander. But of course, loads of people around the world are going to also, and they don't care about the cost. They're going to buy the new FTX-1F. Of course, I'm going to buy it. I think I'll probably sell a couple of bits to pay for it. But how am I going to do my learning videos of the head unit, the FTX, and the amp, the tuner, and all? They're saying it works with the ATS 120 and 25, which I do fancy getting one actually. How am I going to do my learning videos without them? So, certain radios, this one definitely ticks the box of the kind of radios that I like. Like, for example, I'm not really into the ICOM 7760. I think it's a very good device, £5,000 though. It doesn't interest me to get that. And there's other Flex radios out there. It doesn't interest me. There's not that there's anything wrong with them. It just, I only tend to get what I like, unless it's like, if it's £20 and someone sent me a question, I will buy it to make a video, because why not? So anyway, thanks to everyone involved, Martin Lynch, Yaesu, John Crook. There's a podcast tonight, massive interest. He's going to get a lot of people saying that the price is coming too high, and that these companies are making these radios that are more advanced, and they're hiking the price. But if you actually go back to the 90s, late 90s, and look at what they were charging for things like the Yaesu 897, 857, and money was half then. They were £900, £800 to £900 for an 857 20 years ago. Well, money's doubled. If anything, tripled. I mean, in those days, people in England were being paid about £2 to £3 an hour. Now they're getting 10, 11. So if you go inflation-wise, it's actually about right. Buy what's right for you. Buy what you can afford. Stay healthy. That's the key thing. Think about your health. Think about what you eat, smoking, drinking, all that kind of stuff really matters. With us hams that tend to be in our 50s, 60s, always think about what you're putting in your mouth, how you're living, and how keep yourself active. You don't have to go jogging and run a marathon, but keep active, keep moving, do the hoovering, do the washing, walk around the block, get yourself a dog, keep active, and we'll both be here chatting to each other hopefully 20 years from now, playing radio. 7-3.